Okay, you hit the red button. Okay. All right, so this is going to be a position on your back that you're going to use a band to engage a little bit of outer hip strength or outer hip muscle control. I started doing this more recently so the band doesn't slide down the knees. So any band will work. Usually I give out the flat bands, but I just have a piece of tubing at my house. I'm going to take it behind my knees. Okay, it's a little easier to set it up in sitting. I'm going to take my knees together. I'm going to crisscross, right? And then I'm going to take it over top of my knees at first. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to take it. The hard part is not letting it roll down your thighs. So you kind of keep that top piece above and this bottom piece comes down below. And then I can hold these down to the ground. So I have like this X around my knee, right? Now I'm going to slowly pull my knees apart. As I do that, I press down a little bit into my heels. I try and tense the back of my hip as I pull apart. And I want to make sure the further I go, my lower back doesn't start to pop up off the ground. So if anything, I kind of flatten my back into the ground. And then I go as far as I can, and I come back in slowly, just to about here. So I never completely lose tension on the band. And then I go back apart. Easy motion to try and isolate a little bit of muscle control in that posterior lateral corner of my hip. I like it because the band doesn't slide up and down my legs. I don't have to tie anything and untie it. And I'm just doing little pulses here so I never lose tension. I think about this as more of a way to wake up that area. So as we progress into like standing, single leg balance type stuff, I make sure that area is kind of awake and my brain's connected to it to some extent. So as I do harder things, that's ready to kick in. So this is a nice initial activity to engage some outer hip stability. Real quick, one more time. I go above, down in front. I watch that this top piece doesn't slide off, which you can see it starts to a little bit. And I'm good to go. Okay, thanks Weston. Hit the red button.